I am what I am from Popeye the Sailor Man. Of course, it's a cartoon from 1963. I am what I am from Popeye the Sailor Man. I am the son of a zapatero from León, Guanajuato, donde nacimos siempre llorando y así llorando morimos. Por eso en mi León, Guanajuato, la vida no vale nada. Yo soy el hijo de una cancionera de La Piedad, Michoacán, a singer of songs alegres como los laureles y tristes como el gorrioncillo pecho amarillo. I am from el barrio de Tepito, de la calzada de Guadalupe y la avenida Venustiano Carranza del DF. Yo soy puro chicanilla, norteño hasta el tope, nacido en Delta Mexicali, donde el calor la ahoga y los campos se visten de algodón. Yo soy de la calle Baja California, walking distance to the international border fence, without any idea of the difference of what lay en el otro lado. Yo soy el árbol de moras, donde puedes esconderte al jugar a las escondidas y colgar la piñata cuando los vecinos cumplen años. I am the long beams of the searchlights piercing the foggy nights, crisscrossing bright beams, lighting up the dark, starless nights on the other side. And as we looked up, we would play war games, pretending the searchlights would light up the enemy warplanes or alien spaceships, not realizing that soon we would be the enemy aliens in that foreign land. I am Los Terrenos de Tijuana, in the outskirts of the city, a grid of land drawn out in neatly drawn plots of dirt, rectangles delineated by chalk lines, a home away from home, en la Colonia del Río, en a barren barranca y casa de cartón, donde la lluvia enmojece la tierra y los perros no van a la escuela. Yo soy la casa de cartón, a house constructed from the ground up completely of recycled materials y madera de segunda. I am las piedras that made up our rock fence and perimeter of the terreno, carried one by all of us from the rock quarry of the Barranco. Like a colony of ants, we labor till dusk. I am the two great boulders that would greet you as you would approach the gate. I am from Abuelita Maria's garden, full of geraniums and fragrant matas y hierbabuena, ruda y zapote, planted in old tin cans of manteca. Yo soy el tambo, the 50-gallon water barrel that would be filled only if we ran, whistled, and chased down the pipa, convinced the driver to make the trip uphill and hitch a ride. A water tanker that would leave a dust trail behind as the driver struggles to shift gears. 250 gallons would be filled to the rim to last us for 3 weeks. And so I am that child, content to live in the security of the family, our house, our home. Even if that house was made of discarded carton boxes on a hillside away from El Centro, las tiendas, las escuelas, and the United States of America. Yo soy el aire puro of the pre-industrial TJ, where the air was clean, but the pestilence of a dead dog tirado en el basurero would hover nearby, a peculiar smell that stays with you for the rest of your life, a distinctive scent that would penetrate your every pore and remind you always of what you once were and could have been. A poster child rummaging through heaps of trash with that somber look, as if looking for a lost treasure. Un boleto de la lotería, a ticket out. I am but a sheep herder, helping out a friend, keeping an eye on the chivos. El Chito and I would spend the best part of the day taking care of the chivos, since we did not go to school and Grandma would not stand for us to be the ojis. It didn't matter if it was a small herd of goats. We were responsible for them not running off. It seemed that they were better off than us, since they would delight on the abundance of heaps of trash strewn all around the barranco. Chivos y cabras that would roam the veredas and gorges that led to the bottom of the canyon. Y al atardecer, Doña Luisa would say, vayan a encontrar la chivita perdida y no regresen hasta que la encuentren. Yo soy el pollero. Under my care are but a few pollitos y gallinas given to us by my tía Maximina. But these are not ordinary chicks. They are the unwanted, the handicapped, the rejects, the throwaways of the incubadora further down the outskirts of the city. pretty little chicks that grew to be pollitos, gallinas, y gallos, all with their own personalities, all with their own nicknames. Roosters that would crow to the morning sun, chickens that would lay their eggs, and yes, the old gallinas that would provide us the life-giving sustenance of caldo de pollo, chicken soup for the soul, a poor man's soup. All you needed were bits and pieces of tortillas and lemon, and it would fill an empty stomach and ease the hunger pains, the rumbling of the tripas, and yes, the lingering cold. Yo soy el capitán, el coronel, el capullo, y el túmbalo, our faithful companions, our protectors, waiting bajo la mesa por una tortilla dura o un pescuezo de gallina. I am that skinny old dog that followed wherever you went, even if it was a un pozo en los arenales, abandonado, pero no olvidado. I followed you home in the darkness. Yo soy la vida perra que te recuerda que somos hombres y no perros, and thus conduct our lives as such. Yo soy el hombre de maíz. I am the masa, pre-cooked and formed into caballitos, toritos, hombrecitos, que mi madre me hacía para entretenerme, jugar y devorar. Yo soy de tortillas de maíz. I am a poor man's taco, hecho con tortillas calientitas con sal, recién hechas en los comales de la tortillería La Gloria. I am from the frijoles refritos y tortillas de harina that grandma would feed us in Tijuana, en las afueras de la ciudad, en los lotes, la barranca, verdes como los campos en los calendarios del 59. I am from el café con bate y el pirata. Yo soy del café con canela y el chocolate y barra. Warm drinks that we would drink in the cool early evenings, bajo la luz de la lámpara, while we watched the twinkling lights of the hipódromo, where the Americanos would place their bets on the ponies and the racing greyhounds as they sipped their martinis and margaritas onto the night. Yo soy la panadería con su foco del porche, anunciando que todavía están abiertos, y los virotes cuestan solamente 2 centavos, y las conchas de dulce 3 pennies, moneda americana. Chuy, ve con Lalo a traer el pan dulce. And don't forget to take a few rocks in your pockets in case perros muertos de hambre nos persigan. I am the kerosene lamp that was flickered till dawn when the pláticas were all done and the hush of the night consumed us in the dark side of the barranco, except for maybe the lone bark of a dog howling at the shadows of the night. La muerte en las cercas. I am from the green nopales in my backyard with spiky thorns and vibrant flowers that stand up as sentinels of times past and mother's colorful roses planted along the fence at 1221 South Vancouver. I am from Dia de los Madres, el 10 de mayo, that I celebrated for 57 years, and el 2 de noviembre, el Dia de los Muertos, which I will celebrate till I die. Yo soy el nacimiento al lado del Christmas tree. Yo soy el niño del tambor. Pum, 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 pum. Come, they said, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. The nativity scene that had every figurine imaginable, making the pilgrimage to honor the baby Jesus. Yo soy Pedro Infante, a Mexican movie idol, singing las canciones de mi pueblo. Gavilán, 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 se llevó mi polla el gavilán. Si no me trae mi polla el gavilán, por mi polla yo me muero. A singer of songs, alegres como las flores del campo. Ay, que laureles tan verdes, que rosas tan encendidas. Or melancholy and full of sorrow. Yo como creído me equivoqué, triste es la vida. Mi cabello blanqueó, la muerte ya llega. Pero no quiero morir muy lejos de ti, Puerto Rico de mi alma. I am recorridos de mi gente. Cuando llegaron al cerro, Valentín quiso llorar. Ay, madre mía de Guadalupe, por tu religión me van a matar. Por fin, yo soy las canciones que ella cantaba a los 4 vientos. Háblenme montes y valles, grítenme piedras del campo. I am the lullabies that lulls us to sleep. Luna, luna, dame la luna, la que me diste cayó a la laguna. I am the unfinished song, la canción del olvido, la canción del silencio. I am the Garcias, the Lopez, the Solorios of Los Angeles that gather for the carne asada in a weekend and drink to remember. and never forget. De gente trabajadora, and from the university, where I learned that separate is not equal, donde aprendí que la realidad puede ser otra. Yo soy el libro, la pluma y el papel. Yo fui a tu escuela. Yo soy ese niño tras el pupitre con su mirada fija como un espejo del pasado. I am that minority child, a student of culture where equal access is but a lifetime away, both a disadvantage and an equalizer. I am from Mexicali, El DF, Tijuana, East LA. I'm a Mexican from the wrong side of the tracks. I am my mom's tacos and chilaquiles. Yo soy chicano. Yo soy el movimiento, el campesino, el estudiante. I'm a long hair. Yo soy la vida nueva y la gente. Yo soy de los meros que formaron la revolución. I am the sleeping giant. I am a dreamer del 68, un pacifista al lado de César Chávez y el RFK. Yo soy el partido de la Raza Unida. I am the Brown Berets en la Isla Catalina, la marcha de la Reconquista. Yo soy las carreteras, caminos y veredas that I have traveled on so too for my older brother's journeys, where I was left behind. From the Ho Chi Minh's war in the jungles of Vietnam to the pre-Hispanic center of the universe in Mexico City, Tenochtitlan, where the class wars still rage between the haves and have-nots, to the frontera of Mexico and Texas, where braceros were spics but are now called Hispanics. I awaited your return. Yo soy la bendición de mi madre, que me acompañó al salir de casa, a tierras lejanas y a la universidad. I am her prayers, su Padre Nuestro, sus peticiones a la Virgencita por sus 4 apariciones, me cuidara bajo su manto del mal camino. Yo soy la cruz al persignarme, yo soy su beso en la frente, mis labios y mi corazón. I am el borracho from la Lotería Mexicana, yo soy el valiente, el chapulín colorado, Chanoc, el alma grande, el llanero solitario, el Blue Demon, el santo, el charro Aditya, el maestro, el teacher, el profe, tu carnal, tu carne, tus huesos. I am the faded photographs, the funerals, rosario, and burial of loved ones. Yo soy las lágrimas de mis hijos, el suspiro de mi madre. Yo soy quien soy y no me parezco a nadie. Thank you for the music. You guys got it.
Give a lot of love to Gerardo.